Hotep, I am that I am, so call me Heru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist, back at it again, here for you, here to take the time to tune up, to tune in, taking a few minutes of your time just to think about some things that you haven't really thought about with episode number 57, yes, 57. We need an enema. That's what I titled it. We need an enema or a colonics. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to you, those of you who know what we do here. The host with the most, the modern monk, at it again. Just giving you some heads up, touching bases with you. Thank you for taking the time to subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to follow up, follow through, comment, share it with your moms, dads, everybody else in the family, friends and foes, associates, however you want to view it. We just coming with the real, bringing the real, keeping it common to those of you who want it common. You feel me? Episode 57, we need an enema. All the love dedicated to everybody that is tuned in here. Shout out to those of you who's actually new here. Just subscribe and tell your mama or your daddy to subscribe too. Get it in, put it in. So I want to make an announcement. I just opened up a new website. It's called youarethegymlive.com. youarethegymlive.com. I will be releasing it in the next 2 weeks, but I just want to give people heads up what's going on. As far as we'll have product, my t-shirts, my tees, and some other different goodies over that way. And those of you who serious about getting your life back, getting your health back, getting your fitness back, get your spirituality back, get your fitness right, or your finances right, let me know. You can reach me at 206-659-6382 or email me at youarethegym@gmail.com. That's youarethegym@gmail.com. All the information has been printed down on the below these particular podcast shows. So if you want to find the content, no excuses about you can't find my connections and all that other crazy stuff. All you have to do is Google Heru, the modern monk. I pop up right up front, literally. Right on top. The top 4, I would say. I'll probably be the top 4 in there somewhere. But let's get back to the lecture at hand, as they would say, the lecture at hand. That's You Are the Gym. Okay, so let me just throw this one more thing out there. All my connects, you can reach me at 411 Calisthenic Lifestyle. You could pop that in any search engine, boom, and it should pop up via whatever podcast of your interest. Then we got Instagram, Heru Aman at You Are the Gym. Then we got Facebook, You Are the Gym. We got YouTube channel, You Are the Gym. And we got the Twitter, You Are the Gym Success, SUCC1. That's how I end it. But at the same time, no excuses for the connections. No excuses not knowing a brother's name. Shout out to you. This is Heru, the modern monk. You can always get at me, 206-659-6382. This brother putting the ad on y'all asses for real. Those who serious about their fitness game, schedule a discovery appointment right now, right now, 206-659-6382. You want to get your life back, you want to get your health back, you want to get your fitness game back. We do the virtual thing. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole library of all types of workout exercises. So it's not that's not the case. The point is, it's about you being committed. If you committed, you'll win. That's all we doing here. If you have commitment, we'll win. I'm helping you. I want to help you succeed. I want to help you to be committed. I want to help you to be disciplined. I want to help you to have some drive, have some initiative. Go for what you want. That's really the mindset, the understanding here. Now let's get back into we need an enema. Now, I was clowning, and this came to mind to me a few weeks ago. I was watching a video by Garrett Gunderson. Shout out to you, brother, the financial guru, or one of the financial gurus that actually, I wouldn't even put guru in there. I would just say that this brother brings a lot of value to the financial industry. You know, not just that aspect, but the value of creating or doing your passion, a person's passion, or creating value. You know what I'm saying? So what I was saying, he had mentioned we need an enema. And yes, we need an enema on every aspect, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. Because we're out here, we're doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing. Because it actually innately within you is telling you, nah, you don't need to be doing that. You need to be minding your own business. You need to be taking care of what needs to be done. The focus. Like for me, I haven't been doing as much marketing per se. You know what I'm saying? As far as connecting with people or getting a hand raised when it comes to like new clientele. I do have a few clients and customers I'm working with currently, but I always open for more. You know, it's always room for more. It's always room to expand. It's always room to inspire. It's always room to take your game to the next level. You know what I'm saying? People test you. That's the whole point of life, right? Life tests you. We need an enema. We need a cleansing. You feel me? And this is why I say we need, because I need it too. I'm not privy, you know, I'm not special. I am special because we all special. But we all special. But we're special to a point where we all need a cleansing. We all need a wake up, a wake up call, as the COVID would say. It's the wake up call, the COVID, the convert. The in disguise, a cleansing, even if it's a body detox, mind detox. I'm actually taking tomorrow, I will be taking 3 days off. I'm going to be off technology. So I'm putting all my cell phones, my computers, and everything that's electronic or digital away from my person and deal with that for the next 3 days. Do some more writing, adding more value to humanity, giving more opportunities for those of you who are actually in the fitness industry can actually come out. We can mentor, help each other. You feel me? We talk about mentoring, but as a mentor, you help each other, basically. You might have some ups on some things or some experiences in some particular fields, but therefore we're here to help each other. That's the whole purpose. So we need an enema. We need a cleansing. We need a mindset cleansing. We need a understanding of what's going on. Even like reevaluating our lifestyles, reevaluating, understanding. I'm taking a vacation time right now from that place called Home Depot. So I'm taking a week off away from that atmosphere, you know, to replenish, to reevaluate, rejuvenate, more meditation aspect, take advantage of my days, plan my days more strategically, even though everything don't work out like you want it to. But at the same time, that's the whole purpose of striving to do the best you can do, and getting around people that actually can push that challenge as well, get you to become better, become a better you. We need an enema. We need a cleansing. We need a detox, taking the time out. Even if it's just a few days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever. Just get a cleansing mindset. Working out more efficient. Getting that mind-body connection. Mind-body muscle connection, if you want to put it in that phrase. Getting an understanding on every element, every aspect of it. That's a break. Give me a second. See, people want to win. People are not losers. You might have some people who actually think they're losers, who want to keep that mindset of losing. But when you look at the makeup, we don't take the time to do the things that we need to do to be successful. Shout out to you, Pat Risby. The brother had put something out the other day, and it was pretty powerful. Well, it was powerful to me because it was something that I've been neglecting, that I've been putting off. We talk about procrastinating, we talk about putting things off and this and that, but I don't think it's procrastinating. It's more of a emotional connection. And I'm not the only one who discovered this. I just be realizing certain things that is kind of more a common sense, but we don't allow it to be common sense because we're not using it as common as we used to. Ooh, that brother. That was a deep one. That was many words, but that definitely made sense. Putting things in perspective. putting priorities in perspective. What is important to you? What is important to me? I know I enjoy speaking on the platform where I can utilize even my skills, let people know that I do have true skills. I can add value to you. You feel me? That's the thing I'm offering you. 206-659-6382. But see, we tend to not get an understanding too. That's why we need an enema. We need a cleansing. We need an eye opener. We need an awakening. You know, when people start navigating to you for more your advice, you know what I'm saying? You know you got something when people keep, coming to you for advice, or coming to you for your expertise, or coming to you for certain things that they may be kind of cluttered with, but you might have the clarity. And that's the whole point of what we talk about here. We need an enema. We need a cleansing, even if it's a self-cleansing. That's where it start off anyway. Know thyself. Understand thyself. Live with thyself. Control thyself. Control thy impulses. This brother getting all crazy with it. Yes, we are. Because it's been a beautiful thing too. I sound like what's his name on the... It's been a beautiful thing. It's been a beautiful thing just being able to control your environment as well. Some of us don't have that opportunity, but when you have opportunity to control your environment, take advantage of the opportunity. Use it to the correct manifestation. Because see, the more ships you put out there, the better. Right? The better. So if you putting out that negativity, obviously you're going to get back that negativity. But if you putting out that positive ingredients, you'd be surprised. Well, you don't be surprised because you've been putting your work in. You feel me? Oh, man. I know you're feeling this, my brothers and sisters. Come on in here for a minute. Come on, let me show you something. I got something I want to show you. I want to share with you. You know what I'm saying? We need an enema, and we need it now, and we need it bad. And we need to do a few of these per month. That's what I've been noticing. We need to cleanse up per month, and it might even have to be once a week. You feel me? It may be once a week that you got to replenish. You got to understand. So this is what I do every day, or most of my days. I have been able to document all my... So what I do is usually document all my finances. See where I'm spending my money, what kind of habits. And shout out to mint.com. If you haven't had that, or if you don't know what that is, go check that out. Mint.com. mint.com, and it's a great resource as far as finances. See, and these are the things I think we need to really, to an extent, get away from to an extent, but at the same time they're good if they're not invasive in your life daily, if that makes sense. Kind of like I'm pretty old school. I like writing my stuff down. I like seeing it. I like the visionary aspect, writing it down, touching it, being able to feel it. That's the difference with me. The online stuff is cool, but the online stuff kind of get complacent as well. Like my brother said, Brother Nas, once again, as you can go back to my other podcast show, I forgot what episode, but it was called Complacent, and we talked a little bit about that and went into detail and definition about complacency, because a lot of us are complacent. We need an enema. We need an enema, and we need it now, and we need more regular enemas. And what I mean by enemas, if you don't know, go back. I've been in this podcast now 14 minutes, but I want to break down what an enema is. Actually, an enema is actually going into the colon and cleansing the colon via going through the butt entering the butt atmosphere, but is basically taking that time to cleanse, but it only goes so far, right? The enema only goes so far. When we talking colonics, we go the full intestines. right? The colon, the intestines, right? Clean that stuff out. Get that stuff out of you. So basically what I'm doing is using that as a metaphor to clean our minds, clean our hearts, clean our bodies, clean our souls. Feel me? Getting a rejuvenation, reevaluation. Even if you're praying, even if you're meditating, whatever the case may be, utilizing the rituals to better you, not to take from you. Not to think you got all the answers, because I don't sit here and say I got all the answers. Well, I know that, and I know this, and I know that. Yeah, some things are rehashing. You know, some people come in your life and, oh yeah, have you thought about this particular way to go about some things? Okay, yeah, I haven't done that in a few years. Maybe it's time to go back to that. Or maybe it's time to not go back to that too as well. Because that's a question I always ask myself. I'm always looking, you know how you get people who want to argue about biblical issues. And this is not no biblical format or nothing, but they want to argue about these biblical issues and whatnot. Content. And it's kind of interesting, especially when my background is Christianity. My background is Methodist, Pentecostal, however you want to go with it. The key thing is I've done that. I've been there. And I don't got time for the bullshit. Period, point blank. Because one of the things is kind of like most people haven't even studied what they actually learning, right? You haven't even taken the time to even go look up religion in general, what religion is, how it's bypassed, what is it doing to the psyche. Because psychologically, religion has been, I think it has been depopulizing. It has been decreasing. It has put us in a situation where we have become so complacent. There's that word again. Where we don't want to learn anything else. Or we don't want to have an open forum to seeing other opportunities that it presents itself. Especially within this new confinement of environment. Of technology. Of how people are not using their common sense. Because nothing's common anymore, right? The only thing's common is that we all eat. We all need to eat. What's common, you tie your shoe, right? If you got shoestrings, that's common. But what we talked about, where we fell in is that we don't have no common sense when it comes to ethics, when it comes to values. You feel what I'm saying? When you getting punished for spanking your child, and you know the funny thing is too, if it's structured right, you know, due to spanking your child, if it's structured right, your child actually becomes a great citizen of this country. It's kind of interesting, but when you look at it, the overall, when we were disciplining our children, we had a different outcome. Kind of like today, when you don't discipline your child, you see what goes on. It seems like we're creating more crazies than we're doing geniuses. Using that intellect. We need an enema. We need one fast. We need one each and every week. Cleansing, mindset, spiritual, mental, physical, financial. Paying more attention to how we spending. Paying more attention to how you're using your body. Think about it. If you're not taking the time to go take a walk just to get the clarity in your mindset, and you don't have to run. You don't have to be all in this triathlon athlete type of venture and whatnot. Shout out to you, cousin A. Janine, George Veroniak. What's up? You know, my brothers who are just, you know, on that athleticism. My brother Tommy, shout out to you. You don't have to be doing marathons. You feel me? As long as you add in value, taking the time to do a 30 to 45 minute walk is efficient throughout the week. You feel me? Even if you doing, look, 3 times plus. You know, and as you start dropping off these pounds, then you can start adding, okay, I want to start doing some push-ups in the morning time. Let me start out with 25. Or if you can't do 25, do some girly push-ups. If you want to do it, get on your knees and do 25 that way. Or start at 5 and then just start adding one each day or each other week. Come on, stop making things hard. We need an enema. We need a cleansing. We need a detox. Stop making excuses for shit that don't even really exist. That's the crazy thing. You tend to make shit up. Well, what if this happened? What if this happened? What if everything just goes successful? And you tend to become that billionaire. Or you tend to become... It's going to take work. Don't get me wrong. It's going to take work. It's going to take action. Massive action. Like that brother say, 10x, 20x, 100x, a billionx. You have to do it. You have to be committed. That's another thing. We have to be committed. And that's the whole point of this podcast. Staying consistent with it every week. Every week you've been getting a 1 to 2, maybe sometimes 3 when I'm feeling on a good day. I'm going to get more guests to come on, share their vision, share their understanding, share their mindset. Shout out to my sister for the good food, the good veggies, the good fruits. Shout out to you. You know who I'm talking about. No questions asked. But this is what time it is. We need an enema. We need a cleansing. We need a detox. We need to get our minds right. Period. Point blank. This is the opportunity. The COVID has created that opportunity. Get your money right. Stack your money. Fuck all this spending. If you're spending on valuable tools that will add value to you. I just spent some amount of cash on, not just cash, debit, on a new camera. You feel me? On some tools that I need in my crib so I can be able to give more value to the people or to my particular idea client. Even if my idea client is you, how can we help each other? I know. How can we help each other? How can we benefit each other? That's really the purpose here. We need the enema. We need the cleansing. We need the detox. We need to step our game up. And if I can be that accountability partner for you or that accountability coach for you, let me be it. Let me be a part of it. You feel me? Let me be a part of your life. Checks and balances, as I was talking about back the last podcast show. And it's interesting because when you look at the checks and balances, them cats wasn't bullshitting back in the day. Thomas Jefferson, George Washington. You know what I'm saying? And I use those particular guys, particular people that we see promoted that was doing, has a big fabric. They're still have interest in our country right now. That Benjamin Franklin guy. That, what's his name? Abraham Lincoln. Even Kennedy to an extent. But Kennedy still was killing a bunch of people. Hence your Vietnam War. But see, this is the problem. And this is the solution. The problem is that we don't take the time to listen to the history that's being told, even though it's a lot of bullshit going on, and the interpretation has been trickled down to a lot of bullshit as well. That's why you got to be careful on all the so-called history or the story that's being told within all these particular, this is what Egypt was about. This is what this is. Look, it's a book. Somebody's thinking. Somebody wrote on it. Somebody going to add their value into it. That's why I'm always open to, new strategies, new concepts. My book publishing company, Universal Concepts. You feel me? These are things I think we don't really pick up because we allow the winners to dictate everything. But see, you're the winner. So start dictate your own game, your own life journey. We all privy, even like the job situation. If you not running your job, if you not the man, you not the boss, you not the however you description you want to use, and that boss word is bullshit anyway. That's just it's kind of like this uncle and this auntie bullshit they be putting out here in Hawaii. It's like a slap in the face. You feel me? It's demeanoring. It's an insult. Boss. Motherfucker, that sound like some dumb shit from your master, all that other dumb shit we've been talking about throughout the past that kept people as slaves as we are today. What mask am I gonna wear today, slave? Master? How many do I have to wear? How high do I have to jump? You know you have your own power. And you know what? You have control of your own thinking. Is that something new that I'm saying here? No. Brother ain't saying nothing new in all these podcast shows I've been saying. Maybe the approach, how I'm coming at it, may interest you. Allow you to start thinking for yourself. Put that fire in that ass. Literally. Or put this foot in that ass, as the brother would say. Don't let me put this foot up in your ass. My office hours are from 9 to 5. Red, I hear you, brother. I hear you, Red. Suge Knight was working like this, too. Even though his demise, you see where it put him. But people, allow yourself to understand or maybe overstand what this enema is about, what this detox is about, what this cleansing is all about. The cleansing is allowing you to excel, allowing you to build, to develop, to create, to establish a more foundation to winning, to gaining better ships, better yachts, better Titanics coming your way. Not necessarily the Titanic that that was destroyed, but the Titanic that actually builds upon bigger, better, greater, stronger elements within you. Therefore, building upon your skills that you currently have. Shout out to you, Laura. You know who I'm talking about. Build your skills. You already got communication skills. That's awesome. You know how to talk with people. You know how to empower people. Now it's time to take it to the next level. Even if it's establishing the mom mentality. What I mean by, go start doing presentations on being a mom. I don't see enough of that. That would be awesome. How to be a powerful mom. How to create and be a beacon for your children when they need somebody to look forward to. You see what I'm saying? Be the example. Talk the example. Live the example. That sounds like a smoke break right there. Forgive me, folks. Life is so precious that it does take details, that it does take your time to look at the details, to look at the offerings, to look at the people of quality in your life that has given you an up. Recently, I took some time. I wrote a letter to my girlfriend, my last girlfriend I was dating in the last few years, and expressing some things in that letter that I don't think she was able to comprehend it at the time due to the stress, due to the confinements, due to the pressure of the relationship, not just the relationship, but what was going on around my relationship, what was going on environmentally. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. You feel me? And this is the time to really start thinking about some issues. That's why the COVID has been it's been an asset for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's been an asset for me. I've been able to take hold of some issues that I've been neglecting. You feel me? And I think the breakthrough is happening. You feel me? The breakthrough is always happening. It's just about recognizing the breakthrough. We need an enema. We need a cleansing. We need a detox. We need to get people around us that understand these principles as well. Shout out to you. You know who I'm talking to. All the people who I'm working with are spending time, a significant time with. Let's build upon each other. Please. I need it. You need it as well. And it may benefit other elements within our so-called relationship. You know, I need avenues to get back into my music. I need avenues to get back into my writing, my expression, giving value to the people. That's what I do. That's where I'm at. I need to be on these pull-up bars. I need to be in that gym. You are the gym, and that's my new website. YouAreTheGymLive.com. I want your presence. Your real presence. I don't need no physical presence unless you want to give me a physical presence. But we need each other presence. We need to be social. We are social beings in general. So all these elements that they have been doing with this COVID issue has been a negative, my interpretation. But at the same time, we know how to go out and get. Some of us do. I'm going to smoke to that. We need an enema, and we need it now. We need a cleansing, and we need a detoxing. Now, those of you who are developing or receiving value from this particular podcast show, not just the 411 Calisthenic Lifestyle, but you are the gym domain, the Consider Fitness domain, considergroup.com. If you're gaining value from just what I'm actually expressing here within the confines of these minutes that we're utilizing, share this podcast show. Share it with somebody. You feel me? Your mama, your daddy, your grandpa, your grandma, your aunts, your uncles, your nieces, your nephews. Did that cover everybody? Your associates, your friends. Send it to somebody. Let them know, hey, this brother really cares. I truly love you and I appreciate what you have been able to do. The views, the downloads, the comments, the sharing. If you getting value, let me know. What have you learned from just the interaction, just voicing over what this brother's actually talking about, this brother named Heru, the modern monk. He's here for you. He's truly here for you. It's subject matters that I know that I've been pressing upon, that you have been like, what is really going on? So with the purpose of the new website, right, that I'm actually shooting out there in the next week or so, I want to definitely develop more of a community that want something. Let me back up. That want health, true wealth, true fitness, true finances. You feel what I'm saying? True spiritual enlightenment. We need an enema. We need a detox. And this may be for you a weekly thing. Because I know it's been a weekly issue with me. A weekly cleansing. Shout out to you, Pat Rigsby, for having the opportunity to be a part of the mastermind group, to get an understanding of what's going on. And I'm not using half the value, not even a quarter of the value that is actually expressed within this mastermind group. I'm seeing the results with my body because I'm basically taking care of my body each and every day. So I'm working out most every day, doing something physically. Like I said, even if you're not lifting weights, push-ups, doing all these basics that I think you should be able to do anyway, you should take the time to walk. Go take a 30 to 45 minute walk daily. Even if it's around your particular living room table, right? Don't even have to be that. If you want to get out and see something, get involved with your nature, get involved with the atmosphere, get involved with your environment, get involved with your community. Screw what they saying about all this bullshit of COVID. All the people who's catching the COVID is people who got the flu currently right now. The flu season's already enacted. So stop acting like you're not new to this, especially if you've been sick yearly anyway. Oh, I get sick around this time pretty much. That's the thing I don't understand about people. You can change that bullshit. You can change that bullshit. It's about what you eat and your pH levels. You're eating bullshit, you're going to end up catching some bullshit. It might not be COVID, but it's acting like COVID. But the COVID, it's funny how they made the COVID the foundation of the flu. Come on, let's get our shit right. Let's start asking the questions. Oh, 200 and this many people is getting it and this and that. But all these people are recovering. But you don't say nothing about that. You don't even show the people. Oh, you just want to. And the funny thing is all this stuff they got going with the quarantine situation. Here's another atmosphere. Here's another violation of your personal liberty that's being violated. They're taking your personal, brother, sister, they violating you. You're giving them anything and everything. Now they're going to be tracking you for real with your quarantine. Oh, I need to go anyway. Oh, I need to go because this and that. And most of the stuff ain't even important. You can do it later in life if that's the case. Stop giving these folks power. Stop giving your government all this fucking power. And then you're wondering why they can do and say and all this other stuff. And then you're wondering, oh, I can't go this. I can't do this. Pretty soon it's going to be in your water. Right? They're going to be controlling your water. They're going to be controlling your heat. They're going to be controlling your electricity like they're already doing. We need to get off the grids, people. Period, point blank. We need to get off their fucking systems. Their systems have not benefited nobody but their bottom line. And you're seeing it. You're seeing it with all these conglomerate, big-ass corporations that's knocking out the little man, the little woman, the little kiosk store that's down the street that creates value in your neighborhood, but you're not wanting to give value because you want to go shop at the big-ass other chain store that's taken from the community, not adding to the community. They're taken from the community. It's like the hip-hop shit or the hip-hop culture or whatever, the rap culture or however you want to label the shit. They selling it back to you and you got the nerve to go buy it. What kind of shit is that? We buy into all that. Now all these back in the day they was tripping about all these rappers exposing the crack epidemic and all this other stuff. Now they selling you the crack. It's called a pharmaceutical pill. So we talk about that, putting these brothers on pedestals. They talking about stupid shit. You don't even understand what these rappers are saying these days anymore. Spitting out all kinds of crazy shit, and then you wondering what it is later on down the line. Oh yeah, that's a Percocet. What? You got me taking this? And this is what y'all claiming that is what's making y'all feel good and this and that? And draining and making y'all look like straight skeletons and crackheads to the finest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least crackhead, they look a little normal. The meth head looked like something else. Looked like a fucking zombie. Excuse my language, but y'all know where I'm coming from. We are not asking the right questions. We're not posing the right questions. And we're not asking the right people. Uh-oh. We need to bypass this guy known as the president. You need to get it in them books, right? Who's putting that shit in these books? Legislative, judicial, executive branches. We need to start getting down to the nitty gritty, my brothers and sisters. The nitty and the gritty. They say pain, more gain, right? But it looks like the more pain, more gain is not getting you nowhere. Black Lives Matter. These motherfuckers coming out, they shooting brothers quicker than ever. They ain't even hesitating. It ain't even like look, these brothers on hunting, they on a hunting spree. They trying to prove something, these coppers. And I'm not saying all cops are bad cops. Colors. There is a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. Uh-oh. Take y'all back, huh? All cops are not bad cops, and I'm not saying that here, even though they probably hit the algorithms. That brother said they're bad cops. Nope. But you got some issues within the cop training. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. The cop training, or the cops academies, they're training them to respond, to react, like the way they're doing with all these brothers and sisters out here. And you know they ain't going to hesitate with these brothers, especially in the black community, because we're dealing with, when you got your pants hanging halfway down, you don't even know if this brother going to pull out a strap, whatever the case may be. And brother, and shout out to my brother Shaka, because we did talk a little bit about this and saying how certain issues are being promoted more than others. But the point is, this issue is being promoted, right? So people are going to utilize these opportunities more than any other opportunity. You don't see no brothers getting shot and killed in a suit and tie, right? Just coming out of Wall Street. Cops, he just got fired or something happened. He's not going to flip out. The cops going to try to handle him and take him and do what they got to do. Nah, you don't see that happening. Period, point blank. Now, we don't... That's another thing I don't think we really pay no attention to, because we always bypassing the situation. Oh, George Floyd. Who was George Floyd? What was his personality? What was his characteristics? You kind of see what I'm saying? That's kind of like always everybody talk about Ford and all these other dudes. When you look at their characteristics, their personality traits, then you got to start questioning some things. They always talk about how these millionaires and billionaires, all these, they're about their situation. You know what? One guy who's actually proven all that wrong is Pat Rigsby. This dude is proving some of the elements that I'm seeing, that I'm going about. I'm saying you don't have to be a fucking asshole to be able to get what you want. See, I think that's a wrong concept or a wrong approach in this so-called capitalistic mindset or communistic mindset or socialism mindset. You still can be a great dude, an understanding female, whatever you want to, however you want to categorize it. We need an enema. We need a cleansing. We need a detox. We got a lot of things that's fucked up that don't even work in this relevant in times, right? It's not relevant in these times. Things have to change. You can't, look, you can do what you want to do, but the point is this, kind of like these these private businesses that go corporate, right? Facebook go public, right? Now, look at the demise. They've been in the same situation for the last few years since they've been public, right? He might have made a few more billion, okay, whatever, 100 million people, whatever, added to the fund. But this is where the companies start falling the wayside. Go look at Dell. Anybody on here, take the time, go look at Dell. See what Dell is doing, D-E-L-L, Dell. Dell used to be a great company. Once upon a time, the computers were second to none. They was out there killing the game when you're talking about the manufacturer game. You feel me? And I'm going to be having my techie guy coming on here in another few weeks. I'm going to have him on Jadon. I'm going to have him on here, and we're going to talk about some things on the tech side. But at the same time, check out Dell and go look and see where they're at right now. And it's interesting that Dell, I forgot his real name, his first name. The original founder, Dell, he ended up taking it off the stock market and going public, going private again. Now, see, this shows you a mindset too of where he want his success to be at. Because what I'm saying and what I'm noticing about these companies that going public or going over to NASDAQ or DAS or whatever markets you want to call it, it's a demise to their companies. That's what we're noticing. You're starting to see the fall of these companies. And I'm talking about major companies that's been around for the last 100 years prior to tech. Let's say that. Prior to these tech companies, you're seeing companies falling down, bye, see ya, no longer irrelevant. Sears and all these. Even though Sears still got some stores open. And it was funny too, because I was tripping. Because I know Office Max got acquired by Office Depot, right, a few years back. And it was kind of funny being in Hawaii. They still got old stuff that's open and available. So it was kind of funny going into Office Max, even though they have changed a lot of things in their particular, manufacturing. They're not manufacturing a lot of other things that they used to be, because they used to be pretty good when it came to like computer technology, having everything in there that you needed, even with like cameras and stuff like that. But I know Amazon killing them. I know all these different Walmarts and all these different people that's online has been able to take advantage of the opportunities. Techie companies been taking advantage of these brick and mortars, and it makes sense. But I went off on a tangent. What I'm saying is this: we need an enema, we need a cleansing, and we need a detox. Shout out to you. Much love, happiness, share, send, love to you all. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Stay strong and stay positive. I'm out.